Actually, I'm gonna do some proper fucking setup. Do some motherfucking proper setup. Where the fuck is my other chair? It's right here. It's over there. This is called the beginning of my videos. Anybody who's never seen my channel before, I sing and I set up because I do shit impulsively sometimes. That's a really high angle. Hello there. For some of you, this is the first video of mine that I've posted since you subscribed. And to that I say thank you for waiting so long for me to finally post something. Now this video is going to have a lot of information delved into it, so buckle, strap a seatbelt. Round safety is a good thing. Have it on you at all times, because I'm about to make a layered video here, folks. I might have timestamps in the bottom for stuff that you may want to jump to, all that sort of stuff. Before I get into any of that, hi, I'm Jonathan. Some of people on the internet know me as Viralrak. I do things here. If you've watched my back catalog since you subscribed, you now know that. If not, welcome. Since my last video, which was my 800th subscriber milestone, I've now surpassed 900 subscribers because I may not have been active on my channel, but I've been active elsewhere on the internet, and I have my new friends to thank for the increase in subscribers. And if we work together more, there will probably be more of you, which is exciting, but a little terrifying at the same time, because if you know me, if you're a long-time subscriber, you know I ain't got much of a plan for this shit. So it's always intriguing to see a large increase of people come to me, and it's always weird to see so many different people expecting so many different things from me, because I run shit a little differently around here. But now that that's out of the way, one of the things I wanted to do in this video was let you guys know my album of the year for last year, because it's April and I'm assuming none of you want me to post a list video laying out my favorites of last year, because it's almost halfway through this year. My album of the year was Algiers. If you want to see my top 20, it's linked in the description. It's on my Rate Your Music page. If you want me to make a video about it, I still will. I just figured nobody would be interested in that thing right now. Another thing I wanted to talk about was let you know how I've been, because I'm assuming some of you, most of you, don't follow me on other social media outlets, which is fine, but I've been good, a little stressed, working a lot, trying to just culminate my life in weird ways. I've still been creatively doing stuff, just not on YouTube, and that's why you are actually only seeing about a small fraction of everything else I do on the internet. I blog sometimes, I tweet a lot, I use Snapchat a lot, I now post on Cymbal, I'm on Rate Your Music, I'm on a lot of social media. So if you aren't following me on there, you're missing out on a lot of things. Jokes, bits, videos, like little videos, all that sort of stuff. If you don't follow the Mad Sounds podcast, I have still been participating in that. I highly suggest you go check that out, because I'm on there doing my thing. And yeah, that's about it as far as how I've been. Another thing I wanted to get out of the way was answering the questions from my Q&A video that I had posted back around Christmas. So let's get into that, shall we? I'm gonna go to the ones that were likely spam first. Stitch Rules Motivation said, congrats, very well done, keep up with the great content, check out my videos too. Thanks for saying that, it was nice. Music and Video Game Obsessed Dude said, first I want to say thank you for making videos, you are one of my all-time favorite YouTubers. Thank you. Second, I know that this is late, but I'm gonna ask a question anyway. What's an album you hated at first, but now love? I don't know, it rarely ever works in that way. I rarely go into an album hating it and then listening to it more and liking it. If anything, it works in reverse. It's snowing outside. That's not cool. I'll have Post Me think of something and put it in there, because I can't think of anything right now. But the second question is, what's an album you at first loved, but now hate? A lot of the stuff I've reviewed early on in the channel, those things, like all reviews, are slices of time. They're an opinion based in a time. And a majority of my early discography reviews, with the exception of a few like System of a Down, I have very opposite opinions as far as the band's, my opinion on the band's sound. Their sound hasn't changed, but my opinion on music has. So bands like Bullet for My Valentine, I don't really listen to them anymore. You know, that's probably a really good example of a band I just don't like that much anymore. Band you hated at first but now love. One band I kind of wrote off at first but then got into through Shake was Queens of the Stone Age. I wasn't vibing with them at first, and then Shake kind of pushed me more. He was like, you really should listen to these guys. And I did, and now I love them. Next question is from my friend Austin on his 3Creation account. He said, "Grats." Thanks. Tell us about your writing. Also, where do you hope to travel as life continues? Well, for those who don't know, I'm working on 3 novels right now. God, that snow is coming down hardcore out there. I'm working on a sci-fi comedy novel about 2 best friends who are mercenaries / bounty hunters for hire, doing odd jobs, and it kind of culminates into something big. It's supposed to be funny, and so I'm hoping that you guys think it's funny when it's done. I'm also writing an abstract self-discovery rebirth piece about a guy who gets amnesia on an alien planet. The sci-fi element is a lot less utilized than it is in the first one, in the first book that I talked about, but it's still there. It's just kind of not a focal point. And then the third one I'm working on is a noir piece that I don't have a name for right now, but it's about a man who moves. It's about a single father who moves to a new city to try and really make it as a private detective or a private investigator, a detective as you will, and his trials and tribulations of being a father in relation to that and all that sort of stuff. And if you want to know kind of where my inspiration comes from, at least to some degree, for those things, I've made Spotify playlists. I make Spotify playlists for a lot of things, but I really make them for my writing. Those 3 books in particular have playlists, so if you want to see them, they are all linked in the description. One's called The Guy. That is the name of the comedy piece. The Guy is something that's explained in the book. Kettlewell is the noir one, and fuck, I don't remember what the other one's called, but Post Me knows it. He put it up, and it's also linked in the end of the thing. Snow is gone now. As far as the second half of the question, what do I hope to travel as life continues? I mean, I've done a lot of traveling in my life. I moved a lot as a kid, but I'd still like to travel more. I want to go to Canada. I have friends up there. I'd like to go see them. I have friends all throughout the internet. I just like to visit all of them. You, Austin, are one person in particular. My friends Hannah, John, and Liz. I want to go to California, meet all my friends out there. I want to go to Texas. I have friends down there. I'd even like to go to the UK and meet my friends out there. I just want to go on a Johnny tour, meeting my internet friends, the saga. I want to do that. That's really mostly what I want to do as far as traveling goes. Nichols Hinkle said, "Great job, man. Thank you." LP Club said, "Great stuff, dude. Thank you." Josh Weinberg, another long-time subscriber, said, "Soon you'll be past 1,000 subs like it's nothing, Johnny." Oh man, at this rate, probably. He said, my question for you is with regards to LPs. Do you see yourself branching out to streaming games out on Twitch in the future or other interactive venues like Dusty's podcast and the like? I'd like to. I've actually thought about that a lot. If I ever get the setup to do so, I actually, as far as the grand scheme of my presence on the internet goes, I'd like to be a streaming presence as well, because I mean, I think streaming is fun. It definitely brings about different things than LPs do, and it definitely has a different environment and a different tone than LPs and stuff like that do, because it's live, you know. Anything can happen. It's live entertainment, you know. I think that'd be fun. Thank you for the question. Thank you for everyone for the questions. I'm really appreciating these. Andy Wexstorn, another good friend of mine, one of the ones that lives overseas, said, "Congrats, man." Thank you. My question is, other than Let's Plays, what are the main projects you want to bring back to your channel? Everything! For the most part. I'd like to bring back music reviews more consistently. I'd like to do list videos more consistently. And I'd like to do all of that. Let's Plays and even stuff I haven't done yet more consistently. His other question is your plan for Ocarina of Time still a thing? For those who didn't know, I had a big project for Ocarina of Time, a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time. Honestly, probably not. Mostly because I don't foresee myself gathering the people I need for it. Also, I don't know. I just don't know. Probably not. I'd like to, maybe someday, but that is an idea that has been shelved indefinitely because of inspiration pushing towards other ventures. Riley Rowe asked a few questions. Also, thank you, Andy, for both questions there. Riley Rowe asked a slew of questions. He said, have you ever put 2 dots on the tip of your penis and moved pee hole open and closed to make it look like a talking snake? No, I have not. How many existential crises have you had if you could count? Endless, constant. I live in a constant state of existentialism, crisis, thinking thought. His last question is, what 3 songs would be played at your funeral? Probably, and this is just an off-the-cuff, thinking off the top of my head answer, Rabbit in Your Headlights by Uncle, because it's my favorite song of all time. I Guess I'm Doing Fine by Beck, because comedy. I like tragic comedy. Champagne Supernova by Oasis. Thank you, Riley, for those questions. I like odd ones. There's some in there. Well, Shadows of Wales said, "Congrats, man, you deserve it." Thank you. I'm glad you think I so do. Mike Leo said, "Favorite food to eat while watching TV and movies." I mean, I'm a huge popcorn guy. Like, I dig me some popcorn. I'm down for some popcorn. Drinks. I mean, you would say soda, but I'm trying to not drink soda. I mean, alcohol. Alcohol is always good to drink while watching movies, because sometimes the movie gets better while you drink. Don't drink if you're underage, though, kids, because that's a bad thing. I don't know, I mean, as far as like a good drink to have, I mean, again, soda is a good standard. Like, soda in a movie with popcorn, that's like the quintessential meal for a movie. But I mean, other than that, I also like a good pizza with a movie. Pizza, I mean, I like pizza anyway. Pizza could go with really anything for me. But pizza in a movie, that's also a really good one. It's more about what you eat and not what you drink in the movies. Because really, I'll drink whatever. I'll just suckle on some lemonade if it's what I got on me. Thank you for the question. RSV100, another longtime subscriber, said, "Sweet, thanks." Now that's out of the way, I have about 3 minutes left of footage before my camera fills up. And in that time, I want to say thank you, everybody, for subscribing to the channel. Hopefully you enjoyed this. As far as what's going on in the channel now, really at this point, I'm going to be focusing on just getting on a path where I'm making content that I'm happy with. I'm trying to focus on quantity, but also really focus on quality. As far as the vlog thing goes, I stopped it around the new year for a couple reasons. One, because my life is not exciting to broadcast every day, without a car especially, because I can't go on adventures, because that's how life is sometimes. But I do want to take all of the footage that I had and culminate it into something to be kind of what Red should have been. If you want to see somebody who's doing vlogging how I envision, watch Wheezy Waiter. He's doing vlogs now, and they are exactly how I envisioned Red to be. And I'm happy that somebody is doing this project in a style that I was wanting, that I was gunning for. I had hoped to bring everything back eventually, but it's all going to come in due time. Either way, I still want to make content. I just am trying to pull together various things with people and by myself and all that sort of stuff. Thank you for sticking around this far and through this wild ride. It is my birthday next week, so there will be a vlog then. I hope to have another video out in tandem with this that I've already filmed, and I hope to have another list or A-list video out next week. Thank you for watching this. Again, social media all linked down in the under thingy, along with friends of mine that you may or may not know that you should go check out, because I like talking about other people's stuff more than my own. And yeah, welcome again. Oh man, it's going to be a great year. It's also going to be a weird one, because it already has been. You guys have good days, lives, and situations, and I'll see you another day. I've been Viralrak. I messed up my outro. I got to get back into the swing of things.